How to add a booking form to Google Sites. Hey guys, welcome back. Today we'll be doing a quick look at the different ways that you can set up booking for your Google Sites website. So let's get into it. Now, creating a Google Sites website is a super easy and effective way for you to build your online presence for your business, for yourself, for your portfolio, or anything else. And if you want to build your online portfolio, you might want to be able to accept bookings. So there are three simple and easy ways you can do this with Google Sites, and all of these methods are available for free. So let's get into it. Now, to get started, let's start off with the first and most basic method, which I do think is effective and simple, but it's not my preferred method, which is the Google Forms method. So in this method, all you do is create a Google form that you basically convert into a booking form, and you use the responses that you get on your form as a way to set up bookings. Now, this can be a easy tool to manage if you are someone that does not have, a lot of bookings and you have, one or two bookings a day. It can be easy to log all of those. However, if you run a busy schedule where you have 1 hour long appointments and you have several appointments a day, it can be a little difficult to manage this. So let's get started in setting this up. Now, to do this, all you have to do is head on over to Google Forms, click on Go to Forms over here, and I have already logged on to my Google account, so I can just create my form. And you guys can even see you have multiple different templates as well, but I want to build a booking form, so I'm just going to click on blank over here, and then I would add the title, book your photo shoots, events, and more here. And then I can add what type of response I want, so it's going to be a date. So when do you require your photo shoot? It's going to be a date. And then the next thing, and I'm going to enable this to become a required time. Then after that, I also want to include time within this. So it includes both time and the date. Now, after that, I am going to add our next question, which might be like this. And then this can be a multiple choice one, which might be general photo shoot, wedding event. Let's say we also do portfolio shoots. Let's say these are, all of the services or types that we are offering. So once a person selects, the type of event they want and the time and date that they require, you can basically fill this out and you can go into your responses section to basically mark or map out the people that have added, all of this time, all of these responses, and you can just mark this out on your calendar. And once you have, a certain time, you can then reject any further bookings. So you can contact those people that book on the same date and time, and you can tell them that, you are no longer taking bookings for that specific date and that specific time. You also have some basic settings within your form. So you have make this a quiz, responses, collect email addresses, copy the response editing, presentation, confirmation message, so on and so forth. It's best if you're using this method to have a confirmation. So usually in the description, you want to add your email like this, whatever email you have, add that, and someone fills out the form and you have confirmed their booking, you can go on ahead and, remove that time slot from your calendar. So to add this into your Google Sites, once you've created your form, simply click on send over here. And you can click on the link over here and add this to your site, or you can just embed the HTML. So for that, just copy the HTML, go into Google Sites, open up your Google site, and then wherever you want your booking information to be put, you're just going to drag and drop the embed block, and then you're going to do embed code and paste your code over here, click on next. And just like that, your booking form will be created. So you can click on insert, and now our booking form is inserted. You can obviously change the size of this to better fit with the rest of your page as well. If you have like a longer booking form, you can increase the size as well. Now, in this way, you have created a simple and effective system for booking. However, this is only going to be effective as long as you don't have, a lot of different bookings. If you have a lot of different bookings, let's go on to our second and third method, which is by integrating Calendly. So Calendly is a free to use scheduling tool that allows you to take bookings and schedule your events. So to get started, simply head on over to calendly.com and click on get started. I already have an account, and we also have a detailed video on how to get started with Calendly. So make sure to check that out if you haven't used Calendly previously. But let's just go on ahead and log on to our Calendly account over here. And on Calendly, you have your scheduled events, your workflows, and your routing. And on Calendly, what you can do is just click on create, and then you can set up the type of bookings that you're taking. So if it's a singular event, let's say it's a one-on-one, and people can book you for something like a portfolio shoot, and then the location would be wherever, and then you would add the description, you can add the color, then you're going to click on next. Then you're going to have, let's say people can schedule me 60 calendar days ahead, and let's say a portfolio shoot is going to take 3 hours, and you can use your pre-existing schedule or set custom hours for any one of your events. So let's say I don't do portfolio shoots on Sundays and Saturdays, and let's say for Mondays, I start portfolio shoots at 12 a.m. and finish at 5. And you can choose to replicate these timings like this for the rest of the week as well. And you can also include your breaks. So let's say I start at 12 a.m. and I wrap at 2, and then it's a break, and then from maybe 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. we have our second slot of shooting. So you guys can see there are multiple different ways that you can set up your booking timings. Once you have your timings, you can also add your buffer time, but I'm not going to add any of that. And then you can just click on next over here. Once you have clicked on next, you guys will be able to see your one-on-one event will be created. Now, what do you do once your event is created? Well, you can just go into your home section over here, and I'm just going to delete the previous event that we had. So you guys can see we have this little event that we have created, or this little booking section where people can book me for a portfolio shoot. Now, all I have to do is I can click on copy link, and I can go into Google Sites, and now I'm going to insert a button for book now, and I'm just going to drag and drop this button wherever I want to put my book now button, and I would name it book now, of course, and then I would just paste the link to my Calendly. And just like that, people can click on this button and the Calendly booking will open up in a new tab, and then people can book me. Now, this is the simpler version of this. A more good looking version, or a more visually appealing version of the same method, is once you create your event on Calendly, what you're going to do is you can actually embed Calendly onto your website. So for that, let's go back into our Calendly home. Let's view our Calendly profile over here. So this is what our profile is currently looking like. And if I open up my event, this is my event. So let's click on this button over here where you have your link, you have your share options. So you can click on add to website over here, and you have 3 different embedding options. You have a pop-up text, a pop-up widget, or a inline embed. So I want to add a scheduling page to my site, so I will click on inline embed, click on continue, and then you're just going to copy this code from over here. So just click on copy code, and then after that, go back into Google Sites, scroll up, click on embed, and click on embed code, paste the code from Calendly, and you're going to just click on insert over here. Now your Calendly booking page will be inserted over here, and people can book you directly from your Google Sites website via the Calendly widget. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video.